So Shree Krishna explained the state of yoga. Now he's giving some prerequisites for it. So he says, Arjun, to attain that state of yoga, keep this in mind. If you don't eat anything, or if you eat too much, you will not attain yoga. If you sleep too much or sleep too little, you will not attain yoga. The rules of the body need to be followed. Because if your body starts malfunctioning, that will obstruct your passage to God as well. God has given you a body, He expects you to take the responsibility for maintaining it. And if you say, I'm not the body, I'll just do Radhe Radhe all along, body will go by itself. It was your service to take care of this body. Why are you leaving it to God? For the godly realized saints, it's a different matter. They are totally absorbed in divine consciousness. By God's yoga maya, the body keeps running. But in the sadhana avastha, in the state of practice, it will not work. You may say Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You will remember Hare stomach, Hare head, Hare tooth. If the heart gets filled with pain, with which heart will we remember God?
Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 6, Dhyan Yoga, the Yoga of Meditation. Shloka chanting is followed by translation and commentary by Swami Mukundananda.
नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति न चैकान्तमनश्नतः न चातिस्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन युक्ताहारविहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः.
O Arjun, those who eat too much or too little, sleep too much or too little, cannot attain success in yoga. But those who are temperate in eating and recreation, balanced in work and regulated in sleep, can mitigate all sorrows by practicing yoga. Shree Krishna is again a realist. He is giving you practical tips. Because a novio spiritualist who just starts the path, sometimes they become overexcited. Say, oh, I am the soul, I am not the body. Then why do I need to bother about the body? I will just say Radhe Radhe all day long. But Shree Krishna says, look, this will not work. Agreed, you are not the body, but the body is your vehicle. And you, to go towards God, you will have to tend to your vehicle as well. If the vehicle develops a flat tire, then you get stuck. So that is why in the Ishopanishad, there is a mantra. The Ishopanishad is a very interesting Upanishad with only 18 mantras. And this mantra, I believe it is the 9th or the 12th. Andham tamah pravishanti ye vidyamupasate tato bhuya ivate tamo yau vidyaya gwamratah. It says, if you cultivate only material knowledge, you will go to hell. Because you have not bothered to learn the art of purifying the mind. So only cultivation of material knowledge will take you to hell. But if you cultivate only spiritual knowledge, tato bhuya ivate tamo, you will attain a deeper darkness. So strange. Well, he says, if you say, okay, I'm only the soul, and now I'm bindas, you are going to get into many troubles. So, you are the soul, but sharir madhyam khalu dharma sadhanam. The vehicle for performing dharma is the body. It will have to be maintained. Tanu binu bhajana veda nahi varna. That is why material knowledge is also required for spiritual success. In a limit. Not that material knowledge means now let me learn how to become a millionaire, billionaire. As much as you need to take care of yourself. Saईं इतना दीजिए या मैं कुटुंब समाए मैं भी भूखा न रहूं साधु न भूखा जाए. We learned when we were in grade 5. So, you need enough material knowledge so that your body is well taken care of. Hence, there is our 4 Vedas which have got divine knowledge. These 4 Vedas have got 4 Upavedas. Those Upavedas have got material knowledge. So the Rig Ved, its Upaved, is Arthved, economic science. And Yajurved, its Upaved, is Dhanurved, military science. So that was the one which Hitler stole from India. And that is from where he got the swastika and then he turned it around. So when Indians make the swastika, people who don't know in America, they get so annoyed, oh my God. But actually, this is from where? It's from the Indian culture that he stole it and then he turned it around. So that military science is also there. And then the Upaved of Samaved is Gandharva Ved, the musical science. And the Upaved of Atharva Ved is Ayurved, the medical science, to take care. Now they had such tremendous insights into health. Charak, etc. were actually performing surgeries in those days. So this knowledge is there in the Vedic heritage because you do have to take care of your body. And hence the JK Yoga system is yoga for the body, mind, and soul. So you have to follow the middle path. That is Shree Krishna. The Buddha recommended the middle path. The story, you've probably likely heard it from me in the past many times. The Buddha, before his enlightenment, he gave up eating and drinking and sat down in meditation. Many days went by. He thought, I am doing austerity, so I will progress very rapidly. But because he was not eating and drinking, the body became weak. So the consequence was he became dizzy now. His BP has gone down from 80, 120, it has gone down, and he is feeling drowsy and dizzy. His meditation went for a 6. Some village women were passing by to fill water in their pots. In those days, they used to go to the river and they would sing and go. They were singing a song, and the words of the song entered the Buddha's ears. They were singing, "Tighten the strings of the tanpura." The tanpura is an Indian stringed instrument. Now, before using it, the tuning is done to get a good sound. Otherwise, then it will not play well. So the song was, tighten the strings of the tanpura, but don't tighten them so much that the strings break. And the Buddha heard that. He said, wow, these illiterate village women are singing words with so much of wisdom. Practice austerities, tighten the body. Don't make the body luxury, comfort seeking. If you give it an inch, it will want a mile, so tighten the body. But don't tighten it so much that the body itself gets spoilt. So you have to find the yukt. Yukt means the ideal amount. Everywhere you need to calibrate. Like for example, you have to calibrate your sleep, right? If you don't sleep enough, then you start feeling sleepy in the day. And if you sleep too much, then you probably get a headache during the day. So you have to calibrate. You have to calibrate how much you eat. If you don't eat enough, then after 2 hours again you are feeling hungry. If you eat too much, then probably you get a stomach upset. So everywhere in life we need to calibrate. God has created a master gland in this body called the thyroid, which is calibrating the other glands. So we, with our intellect, we need to calibrate how hard to work, how much rest do I need, how much to sleep, how much to stay awake. Shree Krishna is not recommending any extremes. Ati sarvatra varjayet. A very popular statement in Sanskrit. Extremes are invariably detrimental. There's a story of now for the children in the Western world, the Aesop fables are very famous. Like the Panchatantra in India, so the Aesop fables. The Aesop was sitting and playing around with children. And somebody said, you are a grown-up man and you are spending your time with children like this. Aesop pointed to the guitar. And he said, these strings, after you have played with them, you loosen the strings, isn't it? Because if you don't loosen the strings and they remain taut all the while, they will get spoiled. So likewise, you have to work hard. At that time, you bring your body, mind, intellect to a state of tension. Tension means at maximum performance. And then after that, you have to relax them. And then after that, you have to rejuvenate them through meditation. So Shree Krishna is just being realistic and saying, Yuktahara viharasya. Look, Arjun, everything should be in the right amount.